All right, we are underway with the stand-up only fight as we remind you of the rule set here. No grappling or wrestling of any type. Fighters also cannot do any follow-up strikes on the floor. May the best man win, and we are underway. And there's that kicking game from Yair Rodriguez on full display early on in this one tonight.
Yeah, Yair Rodriguez is a beast, and you know when you watch him, when you're going into the octagon with him, you got to always be on high alert because he can hit you from anywhere. And a lot of times, it comes from those kicks. They're very diverse, scary, dangerous, challenging to understand kicks that he throws. Oh, nice little right hook there.
Crazy numbers round one. All right, so we have got a full-on brawl to start this fight. Any concern that these guys might burn themselves out?
Oh, they're going to exhaust themselves. So we may as well enjoy it right now, because come the third round, regardless of the weight class, they're going to look like two tired heavyweights in the middle of the octagon.
Well, eventually you know he's going to turn this defense into offense, but he's certainly doing a nice job on the defensive end.
They talk about the feeling out process. He's getting his opponent.
Oh, he might get finished here. There's that left hand. Combinations here. Pretty interesting to see him mixing it up with the kicks here, some calf kicks, and now attacking the thigh effect.
Just throwing the traditional leg kicks. The traditional leg kick was a little higher. Everybody wants to talk about that calf kick right now. There's still a lot can be done with those traditional leg kicks.
Well, he rocked him, but couldn't finish.
He rocked him. He hurt him bad. He couldn't find that one shot to close the door. Could not shut the lights off. And now he's tasked with trying to find that shot again.
Holloway swelling now around that jaw area. We'll see if he can make some adjustments and perhaps defensively raise that guard to prevent any further damage. Unable to connect there. Well, he's doing a nice job here blocking these shots. The chin is tucked, the hands are high. Pretty good job defensively thus far.
Great job defensively. He's seeing everything coming.
Push kick there to the body.
They're so evenly matched. They're going tit-for-tat.
All right, so the upper leg kicks have been a big storyline in this fight, and you got to think at some point he's going to switch stances or make an adjustment, or he's going to lose this fight.
He's got to do something, because right now what he's doing has not worked. It's very clear that they did not expect this as part of his opponent's game plan, and he's been a step behind the entire time.
Huge connection plan there.
He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished.
All right, so back to the stools we go. They say defense wins championships, and he has not defended well tonight. All right, here we go with our second round. It is Max Holloway versus Yair Rodriguez. All right, so as this next round gets underway, hopefully the good action we saw in the last round will continue. Both fighters certainly had their ups and downs. Both got the offense going. But now we'll see if one fighter or the other can really take control of what has been a very close fight thus far.
Oh, he's wobbling now.
Punch there by Holloway. Well, this fight's been pretty crazy thus far. Both guys doling out a lot of damage, and neither seems too bothered by it, but clearly both parties are hurt.
Both guys are hurt. Both guys are fighting beautifully. Both are showing a lot of heart right now in this fight. They're both doing amazing jobs. Let's see who gets the job done at the end of this.
Slips to avoid that left. Man, this is wild. These guys are both throwing everything with fight-ending intentions. Big right hand there. And back to his feet. Rodriguez is no his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes.
Well, at this point, DC, I'm not sure if he's just biding his time or just trying to get some extra reps, but don't finish it.
It seems like the guy's playing with smooth. You know, he's having a good time out there. Everything's working. feels like at any moment he can end the night of his opponent. But he seems to be having fun, and hey, to each his own, I guess. I'd be rushing out of that octagon.
Yeah, you don't play with your feet.
No.
So Rodriguez continuing to manage distance beautifully tonight. He's got his kicking game on point.
He's so long. So Yair uses those kicks.
Oh!
He tasted the knockout life.
Whoa!
You ready to fight? You ready?
All right, so as we get this stand-up-only fight underway, just a quick reminder on the rule set. No grappling or wrestling of any type, and fighters also cannot follow up with ground strikes on the canvas. So if you knock your opponent down, you cannot follow up with strikes. Very important to point that out here at the beginning of round one. Counters with a straight left. Rodriguez's head kick looked like that one was blocked. That pair exchanged of leather early. There's that jab from Max Holloway. Didn't take him long to find a home for that tonight.
I mean, Max Holloway constantly fights behind the jab, and you would expect it at the start of every single fight. The jab leads to everything else that he does inside the octagon.
Oh, massive knee to the body. That can't feel good. Shot finds the target there.
Great shot, man. Now he's got to go find that follow-up position. It's a kill shot is what they call it to go and end the fight.
Massive left hand.
Oh, just opening up on him now. There it is again. Look at it.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Crowd continues to sway with every huge shot being landed. Back and forth we go. Rodriguez's nose is bleeding now. Yes, looks as though he got cut by one of those offerings from his opponent. And it... Oh!
He's hurt bad. That was a big check.
All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye, and now there's a cut. But it's nothing to worry about too much now. But he's got to be very careful with it as we go forward.
35 total strikes have landed for Max Blessed Holloway. Going back to his patented kicks here, but unable to find the target there. Well, we may have the best cut men and women in the business, but I'm not sure they're going to be able to do much with that cut. It continues to widen with every pass. Oh! Well, not sure if I should knock his fight IQ, but it seems like he's sort of playing it. Right there, the central blow of the fight.
I mean, it was perfect. It was absolutely great.
All right, so Max blessed Holloway with a flush knockout here tonight. More often than not, he has played the long game in the UFC, but he did not miss here tonight. What a huge result.
I mean, Max Holloway did what Max Holloway does. You know, he's a guy that overwhelms you with activity. But it wasn't the volume tonight. It was the accuracy.
You ready to fight? You ready?
All right, so here we go with this stand-up only encounter. We'll see if these guys can play by the rules. Not many rules, but you can't grapple at all. No wrestling of any kind. You also are not permitted to do follow-up strikes on the floor. We are underway. He finds his range with the jab. And just misses with that big right hand. Both guys throwing potential fight enders here in the early going.
That leg kick hurt.
Oh! All right, so 1 minute into the fight, and I'm not sure these fighters realize that we got 3 or 5 rounds tonight.
No feeling out process at all. From the moment this fight started, these two gentlemen were ready to knock each other's heads off.
Oh, how good was that combo? He is really doing a nice job stringing his shots together now.
This might be the biggest shot of this entire fight. He landed a massive hook to put his opponent on wobbly legs.
Oh, lands a huge left hand. Well, let's see if he goes to set up the hook again. He has really done a nice job punctuating his combinations with that hook tonight. Oh, massive kick lands flush. Well, so we predicted.
What a fight. Both of these guys are trying to finish.
Holloway's strike attempt there is blocked. Nice head movement to slip the left hand. All right, so he continues to attack that area above the knee and digging right into that thigh.
He's digging into the thigh. He's doing a great job of recognizing that that's something that he can land, and he has landed it effectively.
Oh, really good job by him there to raise the guard, DC, and block those shots coming his way.
He does a great job of blocking all incoming strikes.
And a nice left hand there on the inside.
He's got great kicks also. He needs to be throwing more kicks in this fight. He hasn't thrown many at all.
So we pull up the numbers for you here. How about this, DC? 34 total strikes have now landed for Yair Rodriguez. Rodriguez's nose is bleeding now. Looks to be cut, perhaps there on the bridge.
That was snuck in. Nice strike. Oh, the kick landed.
Front kick to the body by Holloway.
Another big body kick land.
That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round 1. All right, there's the horn. The round is over, but... All right, DC, here we go. Round 2. How good is this? Max Holloway and Yair Rodriguez. All right, next round is now underway. I thought there was pretty good back-and-forth action in the previous round.
Yes, it wasn't a bar fight. It wasn't two guys throwing the...
Perfect shot there, DC, and one more of those, he might be out.
I mean, the fight is going to be over. I can't believe he's still standing. That shot landed perfect. Oh, big elbow.
All right, so there it is, another strike targeting his opponent's thigh, and That's going to be purple after a few more of these, champ.
It'll be very difficult to walk tomorrow whenever you're taking these types of high kicks. You've got to do a better job of defending right now before we get too far down the line, and you're so compromised that you can barely stand.
So the blood really starting to flow. Every time that area gets targeted, that cut's getting worse.
It's getting worse and worse, and you see the blood starting to come down. That is when you start to watch the fighter to see what type of effect it's starting to take on him, whether or not he's reaching forward, whether or not he's confused by where it's at. You got to start to watch his reactions now as we go forward.
All right, so look at that. A cut has been opened around that eye area.
He's taking shots over and over again to that area, and now he's dealing with a cut.
So as we call on the numbers, 54 total strikes have landed for Yair Rodriguez. And landing at a 30% clip tonight in terms of his strike attempts against Max Holloway. Well, DC, headgear's not allowed, but he has raised the hands, and he's doing a nice job protecting the gun.
He's doing a great job of blocking his head. A lot of times, those shots to the head will knock you out. Not this time. This guy's making sure nothing lands.
Well, it's been a wild fight thus far. Perhaps a contender for some bonus money at fight's end. These guys are going to have to dig deep. They're both hurt.
They're both hurt. You expected it, though. You expected a close fight. You did not expect a war like this, though.
Big strike lands.
Big strike lands. Now he was trying to chase down that finish.
Man, as he landed a high volume of strikes here in round two, definitely picking up the pace after round one. So he got the message from the corner, and now he is taking control of this second round. Rodriguez is blocking well now. Nice job to protect that already damaged nose as he raises the guard. Going to the side kick. Well, don't get mad, get even, right? He got stunned by his opponent earlier in the round. He's clearly been losing since. Mentally, it appears as though he's checked out a little bit.
A lot easier said than done. When his opponent has the power that he possesses, it's hard for him to say, you know what, I'm going to take one to give one.
Final seconds of the round. Holloway's cheek looks like it's cut. Yes, it is starting to bleed a little bit now. And the horn sounds on round two. All right, there's the horn indicating the end of the round. So potentially a big factor here, ladies and gentlemen.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. All right, another round is now underway. Pretty good previous two rounds. We'll see who makes the requisite adjustments now moving forward. Somehow, his opponent stayed upright.
I mean, he's still on his feet, but he's not up by much.
All right, so an opportunity goes by the boards. He had him. Oh, big left. Oh, nice job getting the guard up to block that one. I'm not even sure what I'm watching right now. He doesn't seem to respect those high leg kicks whatsoever, despite the obvious visible threat. And another big kick from Max Holloway. Oh! Back to his feet. Lands a big elbow there. This could be it. Big knee. Well, DC kind of just playing with him at this point, right? You think he's got to go in and just get him out of there.
Oh, he's trying, but he gets a little bit anxious, so he starts to throw a lot of punches and not the right punches. And because he's throwing so much, he keeps missing, and by doing that, he's missing chances to end this fight.
Rodriguez is cut on his nose, manageable for a while, maybe not so much now. That thing is pouring blood. Just missed with the leg kick. Well, defense doesn't necessarily win.
Oh my goodness.
How about it, folks? Max Holloway by knockout. He had a different tone to him this week in our fighter meeting. He was urgent, felt like he kind of needed...